I let these guys roll a little bit longer because they didn't seem to be plumping up like other franks have been that we've put on the roller. About 14 minutes we've left them on here. They're starting to get a little bit more plump now. I noticed there's some bursting, which is something we didn't see from our previous 2 weeks. But anyway, let's get into these bar-ass classic franks made with chicken, with pork added and smoke flavor added. For some dog diversity, we're going to go front corner and back corner here, just so that we have an even comparison all around. We're going to take one dog, make it a classic, one dog, eat it plain, and rate it in our 5 categories. But we'll start now, of course, with floppiness. All right. It's taken a lot of effort for me to get a flop out of this dog. Oops. It's pretty stiff. I think that's why I might have dropped it there. And you can see it just breaks apart right in my hands there. Let's try this other one back here, see if we can get any better floppiness out of it. So the length, again, it just breaks right in half. The length may be an issue here. They're not the bun length, they're a standard frank. But floppiness, that's 3 out of 3 that just break on us here. We're going to give floppiness I feel like I could give zeros here, but we're going to go ahead and give it a 1 just to keep it on the board with floppiness. So a 1 for floppiness. I'm not going to flop the rest of them to death because we need to have some to taste as well. Then we'll move to juiciness. And you know, since we already had one or several bust open, you can see here it's not really all that juicy. Definitely lacking in the juiciness area. But anyway, let's get these dogs dressed. We'll go ahead and get our classic dog dress first, starting of course with French's Classic Yellow Mustard. Then we've got to have our Heinz Tomato Ketchup. And it wouldn't be a classic hot dog without Vlasic Sweet Relish, not dill. And our casings today, in keeping with the budget version of the classic hot dog, are Penny Smart white hot dog buns. Anyway, let's start with our classic dog. Here we go. So again, it's not the bun length frank, but it's still a frank nonetheless. We'll get it started here. And the juiciness just isn't there on these dogs. I mean, we're going to throw a 1 in juiciness. Again, that's being generous, as I don't see any juice at all. Now we'll move on to our naked dog here, our raw dog, if you will. To finish out the rest of our rating. I pulled the bun off so we can get a little bit better indication of the hot dog here. Oh, the inside texture, it's like dry bologna, which I've never had, but I can only imagine that's what that is. Inside texture, we're gonna go with a 1 as well. Flavor, there's no flavor to it. I have absolutely no flavor coming from this bar-ass frank. Again, these are the classic franks made with chicken, pork added, and smoke flavoring added. Flavor is non-existent. We're gonna be generous with a 1 there. Mouthfeel, I'm not even gonna finish the bite of that. It's just that bad. Mouthfeel. Have you ever went to take a giant gulp of your fresh lemonade right from the county fair? From a big cup with a lid on, and you take a big gulp, and then it turns out that it wasn't actually your lemonade, and it was just actually flat Pepsi? That's the mouthfeel of this. My expectation upon seeing hot dogs on the roller was excitement. I was about to eat a hot dog for episode 3. I was about to tell you guys all about it and try to sell you on the bar-ass classic franks made with chicken, pork added, and smoke added. Mouthfeel it leaves everything to be desired. Normally I'd go off camera and do the math and then post the ratings up for you, but this is easy enough to average out. 1s across the board for an overall rating of 1 out of 10. Man, not only am I sorry you had to see this, I'm sorry that I had to eat this hot dog. I'll try to make it up to both of us next week with something a little bit better. Again, that was the bar-ass classic franks made with chicken, with pork added, and artificial smoke flavor added. Hopefully this week's Will It Roll will redeem us here. Stay tuned for that.